Still waiting for live breaking updates on two big stories right now. One, the gun violence legislation in Washington, D.C. But also right now, we're really waiting to hear more information from Boston on the terror attack, as a news conference is expected to happen anytime now. But in order to kind of break down where things stand right now, we're joined by Ed Bridgeman. He's a certified instructor for U.S. Homeland Security. He studies and teaches counterterrorism throughout the country, and we are fortunate enough to have him here with us today. Ed, we've been hearing that maybe there was an arrest, maybe there wasn't. They found pieces of the pressure cooker that may have formed one of the two bombs that went off. There's picture of a photograph of a bag in front of the Lord and Taylor department store. Whole lot of stuff going on, and yet nothing seems to be coming together yet. What does that tell you about where things stand and what's happening?
Well, none of it surprises me. This is an incredibly complex crime scene. Anytime you have a device that is designed to destroy itself at the get-go, then you're going to have problems with pulling that back together. And that's what they're all about right now. It's like a huge jigsaw puzzle. Maybe you've seen the pictures of the fellows in the white suits, down on their hands and knees in a row, picking up little pieces. They're going to reassemble that entire device eventually.
I've understood that over the evening, into last night, into this morning, they were looking through some 2,000 pieces of cell phone and video from surveillance cameras. We don't live in a society where something is not videotaped any longer. Does that help? Oh, certainly it helps law enforcement in looking at this, because you're going to not just have a snapshot of this, you're going to have a dynamic, moving picture of what happened up to, including, and afterwards, because how people acted and reacted afterwards is probably as important to this entire event.
Okay. Well, Ed, stick with us. He's been kind enough to devote the next 90 minutes of his life to us here.
We
just to kind of help
that.
us walk through all of this as things develop. Ed, thank you very much. Well, it's prom season, a time when a whole lot of parents talk to their kids, their teens in particular, about the dangers of drinking and driving.